What do all great guards have in common? Their ability to score. And not just how they score, it's how effortless they make it look. See, the average 2K player has no clue how to dribble. Sure, they might know a couple moves here and there, but do they actually know what they're doing? You, the person watching this video, you might just be the average 2K player I'm describing, and that's okay, because we've all been that person at one point. I mean, let's just be honest. Nobody picks up a controller and immediately just knows exactly how to play any game. So let's take it back to my first time playing guard. No, my first time playing guard. See, when I started 2K, I played what I played in real life, a center. As a center, I've learned key things. When it comes to defense, rebounding, and on-court IQ, I've excelled in all those areas. But playing guard was a completely different challenge. Instead of reacting to the defense, you had to make the defense react to you. Now see, in this video, I'll be giving you 5 keys to becoming a movement god in NBA 2K. Not just a better dribbler, but a better guard, a better player. After watching this video, you'll know exactly what you have to do to finally take your movement to the next level. Now, since we're already in NBA 2K19, let us take a moment to talk about the person who started it all for me. The person who broke the barrier of competition and entertainment. The person who showed me it's fun to win, but you can look damn good doing it. And that person is none other than Steezo the God. Now at first glance, it doesn't take that much proof to know what this guy does takes a higher level of skill. Sure, you'll have the person that thinks it's pointless. Now with that logic, I mean, almost all dribbling is pointless. Why would I do all of that if I could just do 2 moves and score? Let's take that statement and expound upon it. Why would I do all of that? First ask yourself, could you do all of that? If your answer is no, then that may be why you don't understand. Allow me to help you understand. Why do we try other foods when we know we could just eat our favorite? Why do we play other games when we could just play our favorite game? Why go outside when we have everything we need at our house? Why listen to new music when I could just play my favorite song? Why do we try new things when we know what we already like? It's because just like everything in life, things get stale, things get mundane. The same schedule every day can get boring quickly. Listen to the same songs every day will eventually make you not like it anymore. Nothing I've told you so far is new information, so why do things change when we bring the logic to 2K22? Well, it's simple. The way we play 2K gets more and more uniform by the day. Even me myself, I become a victim of this. I fade, not because it looks cool, but because it's easy. It takes no skill whatsoever. When you see people use the same dribble moves, why do they do that? It's not because they look the coolest, it's because they work and they are very easy. When you see everyone use the same jump shot, it's not because it looks good, because let's be honest, this shit looks horrible, but it's because it's easy to time. People don't like challenging themselves when it comes to NBA 2K22. But you're probably asking yourself, Stax, what does this have to do with dribbling? Well, that's why the first key is, well, key. The first part of learning to be a better dribbler is to think big. The bigger your bag, the less people that can realistically guard you. So when we look at someone like Steezo, try not to think, why would I do that? Think, how can I add this to my style of play? Because you may know how to guard something like that, but that doesn't mean the average person you face knows how to. Let's add another layer to this. Let's take another one of my favorite dribblers of all time, Brandon Go Brazy. This style is completely different. There are many different styles of dribbling. Almost think about it like the Avatar. Sure, you can be an absolute beast with one element, but what do you do when someone knows how to guard it? You're stuck. So that leads it to my next key. See, when I first started dribbling, I almost exclusively learned all my moves from Steezo. Now, I was definitely having more fun, but without knowing, I was single-handedly limiting myself as a dribbler. Sure, I knew how to do all the flashy combos, but I had no idea how to dumb it down and keep things simple. Not every possession do you have 24 seconds to play around with. Not everyone you play is going to be clueless to your dribble moves. Good defenders can get one stop. Great defenders can adjust and lock you up. In a game of 21, realistically, how much can a great defender adjust? You score 7 points doing movement dribbling, sure, they'll adjust. Now, once you dumb it down, they're overcommitting to every move. Before you know it, it's 14-0, and now it's on you. At that point, you have successfully broken the defender's confidence. This is what it means to be a good scorer, a good dribbler, and a good guard. If you know how to score on a great defender, the average player becomes nothing more than a cone for you to practice your moves on.
Dunk, shoot,
You gonna find
dribble.
it, bro? You know what else I could do? After I learned how to dribble, I started having so much fun playing the game. It was almost too much fun. After a while, I quickly realized I was losing. Not because players were better than me, but because I would make simple mistakes and I would pay the cost. 90% of dribblers still don't understand the win is more important than the clip will ever be. And that's why a lot of them don't win. It doesn't matter how good of a dribbler you are. If you can't win, everything you've done is pointless. There's nothing more embarrassing than clipping up and you're getting washed on the scoreboard. No one wants to run with somebody who'd rather get a TikTok than win the game. And everyone knows the kind of person I'm talking about. Let's be real. If anything, to show them this video. They might need this one. This one will probably help. You can't trust these kinds of teammates. Lock in the win, then clip up as much as you want. Imagine knowing every dribble move in the game, but having no clue how to time your own jump shot. Yes, this is common. Actually, that might still be the same person that I'm talking about earlier. So I have a drill for everyone to do, literally everyone. Even if you are already a great dribbler, go to the My Court, invite a player to your court, and shoot 1,000 jump shots. Yes, 1,000 jump shots. Now, as crazy as that may sound, with this drill, not only are you working on your shot timing, but you're also dribbling to get open. There's nothing worse than being able to shoot off of one move. This drill will circumvent this and make you a much better player. Now that I knew how to dribble, how to shoot, and fast-paced decision making, I was winning games and I was having a lot more fun. Then I realized something. My style isn't really my style. Now, there's nothing wrong with being unoriginal as long as you're paying homage to the ones who inspired you. I don't see the issue with it. But you can never say you're one of the best if you're trying so hard to mimic someone else's style. Now, this is why I went with a guide instead of a full-on dribble tutorial. Sure, I could sit here and teach you guys every move in the game, but that's not going to mean anything if you have no idea when or how to properly use them. This guide exists only to teach you, the average player, the keys to becoming a better guard. I mean, let's be real. All you have to do is go on youtube.com, type in NBA 2K dribble tutorial, and you'll find every video that you need, but you will never find one like this. One of the biggest things I've learned playing 2K is being comfortable is everything. There's nothing worse than being out of your comfort zone. Once you feel like losing is a high possibility, you stop thinking and you start playing nervous. And once again, a good defender knows when you're nervous. Sometimes you won't even realize you're playing nervous until you take a second and think, am I actually playing how I want to, or am I playing how my defender wants me to? There's nothing scarier than guarding someone who simply does not care. All they care about is winning. They don't care how good they look doing it or how they have to do it. You have to be that person. Don't worry about scoring in the flashiest way possible, because if you lose, well, you're gonna be on the got next spot, waiting. Once you focus on winning, all the dribble moves you do are just a means to, well, winning. So boom, you have my SIGs, you have all my animations, but that doesn't mean you can dribble like me. That's why I didn't make a tutorial. You have to create your own muscle memory, your own combos, or use SIGs that you are more comfortable with. For example, most of the community has moved on from the Kemba Walker escape, but that's what I am used to. Yes, it may not be the fastest, but it's something I know like the back of my hand. And that's why when it's about looking for new SIGs, don't worry about what has the most flair or might be the fastest. Worry about how you move your player when you have them on. Once you're comfortable, you can actually lab correctly. At this point, you know all the information needed to take your dribbling to the next level. This video isn't to tell you how to dribble, it's to teach you how to win and have fun doing it. That's the whole purpose of dribbling. Nobody dribbles to lose, people dribble to score. There are hundreds of videos on the platform teaching you how to dribble, but this one is none like any other. Now that you've used all of these keys, it's time for the final key, and that is repetition and watching the results. You can practice in the micro all day, but it will never compare to practicing in real time. Go to the park, practice that new combo that you've been labbing, and see how successful it is. If the move has a low success rate, then you either need more practice or the move just isn't worth it. Don't be afraid to struggle with your dribble moves. You've seen how long I've been playing guard. These things take time, and there's nothing wrong with things taking a long time. Honestly, if I had someone explain these keys to me when I first started dribbling, I probably would have been at the level I'm at in half the time. And to end things off, I want everyone to know that everyone learns at their own pace, and that is okay. That is something that people still to this day don't realize when it comes to dribbling. Just because one person can pick things up at the same day doesn't mean you are in the wrong for learning it maybe a week later, maybe a month later. Whether you're the type of player that takes days to learn something or you're the type of player that learns things instantly, it does not matter, because both players have to practice. That's the whole key to everything, man. I hope this video has helped you out in some sort of way. Content like this is honestly kind of new to me, so any sort of feedback in the comments would be appreciated. Like I said, I know this isn't a dribble tutorial. There are plenty on the platform, and maybe by the time you're watching this video, I have a dribble tutorial on my channel. Personally, I just feel like this is more beneficial to a newer player, and I hope this helps somebody. So if this did help you, man, make sure you drop a like and let me know. And if you want to see more content like this, also let me know. This video took a long time to record, to write up the whole script, everything. It took a minute, but you know, I love y'all. And yeah, man, 80K on the way, 100K on the way. You already know the deal, man. It's your boy STAX. I'm out this joint. Yo, remember, slow progress is still progress. There's nothing wrong with not knowing how to do something, all right? Just use these keys. I guarantee it's gonna make the learning process easier. I'm out.